Hi everyone, my name is Jessica Kaiser. I'm the CEO and Creative Director here at J. Kaiser Workspaces. And today I've invited my very good friend Desiree Cook to come have a conversation with us about an incredible nonprofit she's founded here in Tucson called IMU 360. Desiree's nonprofit is doing groundbreaking work in our community to provide housing for unhoused teens ages 18 to 22. I'm going to let her talk about this in her own words because she can say it so much better than I can. But we have an exciting announcement to make before we're done with this interview that I hope you stick around for. It will be so worth the wait. So thank you so much for being with us here today, Desiree. I'm so excited to chat with you. I've been so inspired about what I know about your story. So tell me please, what is IMU 360?
Sure, so IMU 360 really is a movement. It is a way of having an affirmation for self and for others, saying on a global level, we all have a story. And with that being said, if you open your truth and share it, you could say to each other, I am you. Now, how do we help each other arrive at a sense of completion or a complete turnaround? So it is really a call to action.
I love that. I love that. So talk to me a little bit about your housing model. How are you getting these homes built for these teens?
Sure. So it is a green, energy efficient, tiny home community.
Yep.
Each home is 450 square feet.
Awesome.
So we really grassroots with the concept back in 19 developed the housing model to where we're at today. So it is 10 homes. One of the homes is a community center, which we could use for our meetings, our behavioral classes, as well as life skills, self-development. But it's an amazing program, Tucson's first, so I'm super honored to say that of its kind. So we'll actually have each youth pay $450 a month, $1 a square foot. Take half of that, put in escrow for 3 years. So it is truly safe, affordable housing. And they'll end our program as homeowners.
That's so incredible. And one of my favorite things about this program is that you are teaching them life skills.
Yes.
They're learning about balancing their checkbooks, they're learning about cleaning their homes, they're about getting jobs and maintaining those jobs and paying that rent. And so I love that this is a program where they have to be proactive.
Yes, absolutely.
And they have to be involved and they have to better themselves. That's so powerful.
The concept itself is truly amazing, and to see the kids hungry and wanting to learn those life skill pieces, they're super excited to put it into action as well. And so what the program does is really create taxpayers with the self-development to see their worth, but then as they're realizing they're worthy, they're also making this a lifestyle with the life skills that they're developing through the program.
So if someone knows a teen age 18 to 22 that could benefit from this program, what do they need to do?
Just simply go to the website. And there's an application that says Small Home Experience Application. Fill it out to the best of your ability. Tell your story and why you should be selected, and then we'll take it from there.
That's fantastic. So what are some sort of frameworks and guidelines about being eligible for the program?
Sure, either aged out of foster care or unhoused, 18 to 22. Outside of that, that's it. Apply, and then we just ask you to show up.
That's so great, so great. I'm so inspired by your story, Desiree. And I know a little bit about your past, so would you mind sharing with us a little bit about where you came from and what inspired you to start this nonprofit?
Sure. I believe that if you're living and breathing, we all experience some type of trauma. At the age of 17, I was introduced to mines. I saw my father take his last breath from cancer. Came from a upper middle class family, but that trauma and seeing my father take his last breath really created emptiness in me. So that led to drug addiction. 4 of my own children placed in foster care, incarceration, low self-esteem, and a host of other things that go along with it. So once I was able to renew myself and rekindle a relationship with my family and get married, I wanted to be a beacon of hope and light, and be a voice for the voiceless, and really kind of roll my sleeves up and impact my community, in which I had an opportunity to transform right here in Tucson. So I want to share that same transformation for our underserved population.
That is so inspiring, and you're so right. We all have these challenges, but some of us don't bounce back the way you did, and that is one of the things that I'm so impressed by and so inspired by, this sort of Phoenix Rising story.
Thank you.
And then not only that, bettering yourself, but turning that around to really give back to your community in an area where there's a huge need. And there's this major positive outcome that comes when you take these teens into your arms who would have otherwise been on drugs, been homeless, been on the streets, had no support. You're actually putting them back into the flow of our community. And I'm just so inspired by that.
Thank you.
Which is why when you came to me and you said, Jess, how do we take this momentum that we have going and keep it going so that we can continue to serve these unhoused teens? I was so excited to think about that. I'm like, yes, how do we do that? Let's talk about that. So here's our big announcement, you guys. IMU360, Jay Kaiser Workspaces, and Shay Wilson have decided to collaborate on an incredible fundraising event this fall. September 16th, 242 South Park Ave, you are gonna wanna be there. We are hosting an adult prom as a throwback to our teenage selves. I am so excited, I cannot tell you. We are gonna have a DJ, we are gonna have a light up dance floor, we're gonna have a party bus. It's gonna be a blast. You are not gonna wanna miss it, the event of the fall, I promise you that. So if you want to learn more about this event, you can follow Jay Kaiser Workspaces on Facebook. We'll have the event officially posted there. Of course, please also go to IMU360's Facebook page, follow them. You can message Desiree or I at any time for more information on how you can support this incredible organization. In the meantime, cannot wait to see you this fall. It's going to be so much fun, and thank you so much for being with us here today, Desiree.
Thank you so
really
much.
appreciate it.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye, y'all.